Hello, Internet. Coming at you from the new studio. This is the All Things YouTube live show. The countdown timer is about to come on. I will get some good jams going. No bald spot cam tonight. Well, that's probably the best I can do. All right, we'll get some awesome jams going. I'll have a hot mic the whole time, and I'll catch you in a few.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Welcome, everyone. I am Matt Haas. This is the All Things YouTube live show. I am live, baby, coming at you from my second streaming studio. It is good to be here with you tonight. This is a special Tuesday show. What am I doing streaming on a Tuesday? I know, it's kind of crazy. Monday was a holiday here in the United States, so I took the day off to celebrate America. You know it. Let's see who is in the house. We have Serenity Studio Art. That is Diana. Always good to see you. Robbins Buys and DIYs is here. John Venturini is back. Harneal Media, that's Steve, or as I like to type it, Stever. After the name Steve on the keyboard always comes an R. I have no idea why. My brain is broken. America. Adam's Exploits, hello. I forget who I said hi to. Ooh, the man. That's Wit Profit. Hi. Jaden popped in here as well. And there's Marilyn with the purple hearts. She knows I love them. 2 for Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, you know it. Oh, my goodness. It is so good to be here with everyone. I love my audience. Do you like my new coffee mug? I got the Live Happens eCam coffee mug. That's right. I have an eCam software that I'm using. I like the eCams. eCams is fun. Oh, there's John talking about his upcoming Thursday show. Good to know that information. I have a link to his channel in the description. Hey, I have a special announcement. What do you think about this? Round stickers? Round, you ask? How did I get round stickers? Well, I did, and I love them. Check them out. These are brand new. And you can have them for free. I'm giving them out for free. You just connect with me on the social medias. You know, I'm all over the social medias. Connect with me, and I will mail you the brand new hotness. These are round All Things YouTube stickers. And if you look closely, I've got the website URL in sort of italicized font, sloping up at the same angle. So I'm pretty happy about the new stickers. If you want them, just let me know. I'll mail them anywhere in the world, even internationally. All right. Open Q&A all night long. Don't forget about the open Q&A. That is possible. The tipping service is open. If you use this tipping service, your name will appear right here on screen so you can get some screen time. Any amount can overtake this last person, and if you do higher than that amount, you get the top 30-day spot. This most of the funds go to the streamer. That's a very good way to support your streamers, is the Stream Elements link. I also have a Patreon. Let's take a quick look at our top patrons. Jerry Brown from Polly Wants a Crafter, Love Audio Production, Shalalala Productions, The Venture Forward, Driveway Workshop, and newest patron, ladies and gentlemen, newest top patron, Enjoy Jax. Thank you for your support. Quick paid ad, The Venture Forward. That is a channel about recovery. If you or someone you love is dealing with addiction issues, that may be the channel for you. The host, John Venturini, is an awesome dude, super entertaining, and he knows his stuff. There might be something for you over there. Other patrons are here, Harneal Media, Wit Profit, and Rich Vibes. Thank you. Some $1 patrons are over there as well. I appreciate everything. Every little bit goes a long way. We have the hype button is in the other room. If you donate, I will have to get up out of my seat to get the hype button. But the hype button will be active. I'll press it once per dollar that is donated. How about that? And the question is it professional to stream barefoot? I have no idea, but that's the way I'm rolling today. Hope the sound is okay. I'm using my Samsung microphone. Kind of like that mic. Looks a little hot. Let me turn it down just a bit. Yeah. So there we go. Or in your case, Taco Tuesday. It's always Taco Tuesday. Hey, I've been posting to my taco Facebook page. I have a taco Facebook page called Awesome Taco Memes. If you want awesome taco memes delivered to your Facebook wall, that's the Facebook page for you. That's all I do. Who knew? Yes. Please, please be respectful about the about the round stickers. I know it's true. I have the technology, and if you're not paying attention, this round sticker has the more correctly sized third word YouTube. Some of my older logos had this word a tad bit smaller, so I gave myself a little brand sprucing up. I can do that, I have the technology. Well, listen, I want to talk to you about YouTube comments. Let me know in the live chat if you get a lot of YouTube comments. There's a better way to deal with comments. A better way? Yes, a better way. There's a better way to deal with comments. You can now have YouTube use stricter rules to filter out potentially inappropriate comments. So already out of the gate, YouTube has some of the best comment filtering out there, which means garbage posts go into held for review. There's a tab in YouTube Studio called held for review where you don't need to see it. You have to specifically go there to look at them. And it's done a great job. I didn't even know this was needed, but now they've ratcheted up their efforts, and they will catch even more spam, even more garbage comments, even more inappropriate stuff, and they'll throw it in there. So if you're dealing with inappropriate comments, you might want to ratchet it up by choosing this new feature. Let me show you where the new feature is. Not there. We'll go here. All right, so here I am in YouTube Studio. I've got the gear here. You can barely see it. Can you see the gear next to the logo there? So you click that, and you'll go into your settings. From settings, let me see if I can do this. There we go. You want to go into community. All right. That little zoom, by the way, is much more difficult in my second studio, just so you know. Once you're in community, you will go over here to defaults, I think. Yes. Oh, and look, it's even exploding this out with its own little blue call out here. Here it is, increase strictness. So by default, I already have hold inappropriate comments as my choice. Now, if you're good at moderating, or you have mods, you can choose allow all comments. Or what Brenda does, my co-host on Mind Equals Blown, she holds all comments. That means every single comment she has to approve. Or you can disable all comments. But this is what I recommend in general people use. And now you can increase the strictness. Fa-bam. And hit save. Now when you do that and you come over to comments, up here in held for, or under, hold on. There, held for review, sorry. Yeah, in this pill, head for review pill, if you go, you'll get even more potentially inappropriate comments held there. See, a lot of this reciprocity stuff, check me out and I'll check you out, that's automatically flagged. But now it will be even more strict for that to happen. Typography counts, says John Venturini. Yes, it does. Fa-bam. Jim Bashirs is here, everybody. Easier just to block everyone. That's true. That's another way you can play it. I block everybody. But then it's not as fun. Hey, listen. I am a people person. I love the peoples. And so I want the comments from the people. But, if your channel is just a one-way information flow from you to the world, turn off all comments. I don't recommend it. It's often seen as something bad to turn off all comments. It's almost like, oh, this streamer knows he's talking about something controversial, and this streamer doesn't want to face the music and really hear the true story about what they're spewing. Therefore, they turned off comments. It's almost like you're hiding. If you turn off comments completely, you're kind of you're doing this, putting your fingers in your ears and like not wanting to deal. Harnell Media says, when are they making it so we can have Comic Sans as the comic font? Well, the developers of YouTube already know that I'm going to drive to California and give them heck if they do that. So they do not want to face my wrath. I said to them, I was like, look, keep Comic Sans off of the platform. Otherwise, I'm going to be knocking on the door and I'm going to be causing trouble. So, yeah, Comic Sans, please, for the love of all that's holy. It's played. Comic Sans is played. You don't want to use a font that's played. It's played out. It's overused. Let it go. It's over. Maybe if it was 2002, maybe you have an excuse. But, I mean, come on. Come on. That was 20 years ago. We've moved on. We've moved on as a society. Inhale, exhale, repeat. Steve, look under annoying but comfort food font. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I bought a new toy, a new streaming toy. I will now have a teleprompter. That's right. I bought myself a teleprompter. I will not be using scrolling text in any of my content and reading from the teleprompter, the scrolling text that goes by. I will not do that. But Matt, why did you buy a teleprompter? I bought it because I want to look at the lens more. I want to put my eyeballs on the glass lens of the camera. That way, it looks like I'm connecting with the audience more. Looks like I'm looking right at you, like I'm staring into your soul. So I was going to build one. And I started to build one. And I don't know if you know this, but I've got some woodworking skills. See, I even have this channel here. Awesome wood things. And the woodworking version of my teleprompter was very well crafted. And it was expertly done. But it failed. Why did it fail? How did it fail? It was expertly crafted. Everything was in the right position. All the angles were correct. The glass. I didn't have good glass. The secret to a good teleprompter is to have super thin glass. Wafer thin glass. Wafer thin glass. So it just wasn't working. So I had to buy a commercial one. So I am setting that up in the new studio. And what will be the difference to you? Practically nothing, except I'm going to be looking at the camera a wee bit more. Robin says, I was wondering, is there a setting that we can turn on monetization when we upload a video? Just because when I upload on a phone, I have to manually turn on monetization on computer for my video. Well, good question. You should be able to go to defaults. Let me get over here. Upload defaults. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Here's the thing, Robin. The First of all, I was on my All Things YouTube channel does not have 1,000 subscribers. Therefore, it won't show on the interface. But I think that's where it is. But here's the big bugaboo about what's happening. YouTube is working very hard to make the mobile app feature compliant with the desktop browser-based computer app. And what you might be running into is a disconnect between features and functions. So the default state for an uploaded video of the metadata for an uploaded video, that default state might be different between the front-end browser-based computer version of the app versus the iPhone, Android phone version of the app. But I would look there. I would look in that area that I showed you. That might be a way to do it. Jaden has a question. How do I get returning viewers on your YouTube studio? How do I get returning viewers on your... Are you talking how to get returning viewers on your YouTube channel? I can answer that if that's what you're talking about. Defaults, not to be confused with the Bears. Yeah, on your YouTube studio. Well, you just tell everyone, go to All Things YouTube Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern and tell Matt you want him to stream from the new studio. That's how you get more people to my second studio. How to get more people to your YouTube channel is you have to publish edited videos and go live and give content that people want to hear, content that people can learn from, or content people enjoy, and just keep repeating that process and you'll get more and more. Yes, at All Things YouTube. Well, share. You can share the video. Here, you can go like this. So what you do is you go to the YouTubes. So here's my show, and you go share, and then you pick where you want to share it to, and then you write a little something special, like, hey, my main man Matt is streaming now. He's awesome. I can't see what I'm typing because it's too far away from me. But that's how you do it. You share, and then more people will come here. You could also talk about what you like. What is it about my content that you like? State that in your share post and let people hear in your own words why they should come here and check things out. You might be looking for where to see the metrics. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, metrics. Metrics are important. I'm doing really good screen sharing. This is very hard to screen share from where I'm at in the second studio because I cannot see my other computer. I got to kind of go blind into it. But you want to come into, you find a piece of content, like this piece of content, and then you can go into analytics from there. So now I'm going into the analytics of that piece of content, and then here are some key metrics. This is how many people viewed it. Now, this is for your own videos, of course. If you wanted to see the metrics of someone else's video, then you just go to that particular video page. So Let me show you how to do that. Okay, let me pause this. So here, well, live, it'll tell you how many are watching right now. But let me go to a video that has already been published. Let me go to this one. And this will tell you 50 views. That's a way that you can tell if the needle has been moved by your sharing efforts. Sharing is caring, baby. Sharing is a big deal. Sharing really helps YouTubers. It's one of the best things you can do for them because it gets new eyeballs onto the platform. Not only onto the video that you've called out in your share post, but it gets a new session start. And Google employees love new session starts because they get rated on how many active users there are in a given month, and they get rated on how many hours of video were consumed. And if you start a session start by sharing, that person will help. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Stream Elements tip by John Venturini. Thank you for the $11.11 tip. Now John gets to overtake this coveted spot on the Screen Real Estate, and he will stay there. He will stay there until someone overtakes him. If there's no other tip today, next show he'll be on there. Or if another tip comes in 30 seconds, you'll overtake him. That's how it works. Now I have to get up and I have to go get my hype button. So let me come over here and I have to go get my hype button. So you should probably enjoy some music while I go do that. So here's some music while I be right back. And I'll put this on too. How about that? So here's some music and I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. Hey. I am here. We got some hype buttons action going. And I always round up. Focus. There you go. So we got the hype button going. We got the All Things YouTube sticker, the new round, the new hotness All Things YouTube sticker. If you're just joining me, these are free. I will mail these anywhere in the world if you want the new hotness, the new round All Things YouTube sticker. Come get them. How do you get it? You just let me know. You say, hey, Matt, I want one of your stickers. That's all you need to do. Through social media. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger or send an email to matt@allthingsyoutube.com. MATT. And we're back. If I go live, I am not getting returning viewers. Well, here's the thing. It's very difficult to have live content grow your channel. It's very difficult. A live show is a different thing than an edited video. There's a lot of advantages an edited video has over live shows. There's some advantages live has over edited videos. The advantage of live is the interaction. Like I can I can interact with you. I can see your comments. I can bring your comments up on screen, and that you can't get. You can't get that with an edited video. But a live show or live content, it's long form. If people tune in to get that tip, that tip is going to be provided to you longer, because you can't edit out all the silence. You can't do a take two. It's a one take environment. It's tough. It's tough. For most people, live is a way to make an audience you have a more informed and more engaged audience. It's to make the audience you have better for you as the creator. And then edited videos will grow your channel. So if you're going live, Jaden, and you're not seeing a good return response, two things. Do more of what your audience wants while you're live. Make your live content better, in other words. That's the first thing you can do. And second, start publishing edited videos. That's a good technique. Now, that's not to say a YouTuber that does 100% live isn't going to grow. You can. It's just more difficult. It's more difficult. I got more to say on this. Progress, not perfection. What we are doing is art. The more rough the edges, the more real it is. The more people gravitate to it. Even when you're doing live streams, recovery content, etc. Yeah, John has, he has subject matter that's pretty intense, but he's making it work. Live is not easy. It is not easy at all. It helps if, a few things help. If you've done it a lot, that helps. Time on task. If you go live 20 times, the 21st time you go live, your content's going to be better than the first time. So rack up the hours. I go live every morning. Every morning I'm live. These weekly shows, these long-form live shows, I'm at 191. This is the 191st All Things YouTube live show. I go on average about an hour. That's a lot of live streaming. Monday through Friday for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm in front of the camera doing live. And I'm up to, how much am I up to there? Someone go on Awesome Fun Things and see what I'm up to. I think it's over 200. Anyway, yeah. And then you can ask yourself, the show you do when you're live, what planning do you do? Do you just turn on the camera and go? Or do you have some sort of outline? I have an outline. I have an outline of what I'm going to say to kind of keep me on track. And so the show prep. Show prep is another thing that you can do to increase the quality of your live streams. But I don't want to do videos because of copyright. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're talking about copyrighted music, don't use copyrighted music. Use something you're allowed to use online. 9 away from double 100. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, Jaden, I mean, YouTube is all about what you can do for the audience. It is an audience experience. You're there to give the audience something they want. And the more you can do that, the better you'll do. Now, you said you don't want to use copyright on edited videos. I mean, I would think you're running into the same copyright issues on live streams as you do with edited videos. Whatever you're doing your content about on live, consider doing an edited video about whatever you've done live. If you're not running into copyright issues live, take that same show and just make it a 5 or 10 minute video. Ditching the Drink is here. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you, my friend. We do have open Q&A, so please keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Now, I'll talk a little bit more about comments. You know, comments is the topic for today. And I love when people comment on my stuff. As a matter of fact, you as a viewer, if you want to help a content creator that you like, just leave a comment. It could be one word. It doesn't matter. Leaving a comment is a signal to YouTube that, hey, this content is resonating with someone. I mean, I often just put short 2-3 word comments on videos I like. It's a big help. Same thing with the like button, dropping the like. And those are 2 free things you can do. They're free. They don't cost you anything. Sometimes I get it. You don't know what to put in a comment. That's why as a YouTuber, it's sometimes helpful for you to say, which do you like, A or B? Like and it even works in chat comments. If you use a teleprompter, type yes in the chat. If you don't use a teleprompter, type no. And even the live chat will now kick up if people choose to answer my question. So prompting people to comment is another good tactic as well. Ditching the Drink says, what would you recommend for starting out good quality videos? I've put videos out, but only off my phone. Well. I've got something to say there. I have no laptop or computer at the moment, but I have an iPad and iPhone. Sir, you've got 2 powerhouse digital devices to make content. Also, phone content. Phone cameras are banging. Phone cameras are very good. Very, very good. I would not discount the fact that you are making content with your phone. A lot of my content is done with my phone. A lot of my edited videos, I go around, I capture clips with my phone. It's fantastic. So, yes. All right. So your question was good quality. Well, I mean, quality is more about the gear that you have. Start thinking about the edit. Start thinking about the end product. Is the content you're putting out as short as possible? Are you getting to the point? Is it filled with fluff? Take out the fluff. So start with that. You know, use principles of start late, get out early. You know, don't repeat yourself. Don't say you're going to do something, do that something, and then say you've done it. You could be like, the way to solve the Rubik's Cube is to solve the white side first. See, the white side is solved first. I just solved the white side first. It's 3 statements that are the same thing, you know, in a future, present, and past tense. So there's things you can do and things you cannot do to make the content better. So I would work on planning your videos out more. How are you editing your videos? Do you have multiple clips that you put together? And are you using iMovie for the phone? Yeah, you said you have an iPhone. There's iMovie has an app on your iPhone and an app, I think, on the iPad. You can use that to cut clips together. Well, look who's here. You Do It is back. I don't do it. You done it. Good to see you here. Always good to see you, my friend. There's a reason why we do mobile only the first 2 weeks of Lita. That's correct. Lita is the live every day in August and also live every day in April, although there was no live every day in April. I'm not. I just talk about addiction and upload it raw. Well, think about think about tightening that up a little bit. That will help improve your overall videos. Tighten up your content. Bullet point out what you want to say and hit those points. Just doing that will kind of keep you on track, and you won't pause. You won't think about what to say next. You won't meander a point. You won't stay on a point longer than you can. Think about some graphics. You know, can you chart? You know, a lot of dealing with addiction is comparing where you were with where you are now. That can be a very visual thing. You can put visuals up on screen, you know, like this, like that. You can glitch out like a blue screen of death. Put other things up over the screen. I got a lot of them. What other weird stuff do I have? Yeah, things like this. Yeah, you know, just also ask yourself, what do other people do in this YouTube space that you like? And see if you can replicate those techniques in your content, just using your phone and iMovie on iPhone or iMovie on iPad. I'm trying to get my videos to the right target audience. I'm on around 40-something subs, but not progressing from that. Okay. I would tighten up your calls to action. You know, if you're not asking your audience to like your videos or subscribe or ring the bell, start asking them to do that. Ask that they share it. Are you doing any marketing after your videos are published? Are you putting your videos out there saying, hey, I just published this video. This is the topic. Leave me a comment about X. Actually prompt people to put comments. That's a big part of it. I presume you're active in other communities that are similar to that. That's another technique, the jab, 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 right hook technique, where the jabs are you providing value, which means you're joining the conversation. Now, I see you on the Venture Forward. That's great. So that audience knows you. So be on channels like that. Comment in the comments when the host is live. Comment in the comments on edited videos. Be a good audience member in those particular other channels. If someone asks a question on those edited videos, if another user asks a question, you know the answer, answer it. That is a great way to provide value. And then occasionally, if it's appropriate, do the right hook. And the right hook is the ask. Ask that audience to do something. Jab, 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 right hook. There's a book by Gary Vaynerchuk of that same title. I highly recommend it. Why have you not been putting the VF Talks links in the Show More box? Because I do not have a link to the VF Talks show. The links do not become available until after my show is live. So you can request this person create the VF Talks Friday link before my show airs. That will help solve that problem. Okay, I think I got that. I put a first video out and it got a massive response in terms of the channel size, around 350 views and 20 likes. Yeah, sometimes you strike gold and things just resonate. Try and figure out what was in that first video that people liked and go into your YouTube analytics. See what parts of the video they watched more than other parts of the video and do more of that. See if they've dropped off sharply at any given point. Go 10 seconds back and look what you were doing right before the drop-off happened, and then don't do more of those things in future videos. Success on YouTube is all about learning from the past and making your future stuff better. It's all about the next video. That's how you win the game of YouTube. It's what's in your next video. Unless you strike gold, which is a viral video, which is very, very rare. But since then, there's just a huge dip in viewing and interaction. You got to work at it. You could also do this. Ask your audience what they want to see. Ask your audience what they liked best about what you've already published. Get feedback from your audience and see if that gives you any prompts to put new stuff out that's crafted in a way that will resonate. Uh-oh. See, look, we yelled at Mr. Venturini, and he already put it up there. There you go. That's where we'll be Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on the VF Talk Show over on the Venture Forward. Click that link and open it in a new tab. Don't stop watching this show. Open it in a new tab and click the set reminder button. And you'll be good to go. Yeah, ditching the drink. It's all about publishing, looking at what worked, looking at what didn't work, and adjusting for the next video. And you got to keep doing it. I would consider tightening up the end product. I would make it a little more polished. I would use iMovie to edit some things down, unless you're going live. Are you doing edited videos, ditching the drink, or are you going live mostly? Jaden says, the link is up, so I put it in the show more box. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Are you part of the Facebook group? You should get in my Facebook group, Ditching the Drink, if you're not there already. It's groups/all things YouTube. So obviously facebook.com/groups/all things YouTube. There's a link in the description. And we talk about these topics of growing your audience, and it's a great place. I answer questions here first. Well, first I answer off my Patreon list first, but then this is where I answer questions second most often for free. Then if I see questions elsewhere on the internet, I'll do that. Would you say channel art and how the channel looks with banners and stuff reflects if people would subscribe or not? It very well can. It will move the needle some. And that's another key point about YouTube is no one thing you do is going to be the difference between success or failure, but it will move the needle. You should have a banner. You should have a channel icon, which you do. You do have an avatar, so that's good. And you should have the About page filled out. Do you have the About page of your YouTube channel filled out? That's important. When you do search results on Google, google.com, and the search result is your YouTube channel, guess where they get the text that goes on the page on the Google search results? It's your About text in the About of your channel. Here, I'll show you. So you would go to, no, not there. I can't see. The screen is so far away, I cannot see where I want here. Customizations, that's what I want. And then here, the About. Well, I guess it's described as description here. But this is what this description field shows up on the front page of your channel. Here. That right there. That's what Google search results picks up. David W. Ryan is here. Say hi to David W. Ryan, everybody. Also, Dave Gatton is here. He says, "What's up, Piano Man?" Say hi to Dave Gatton. Glad you're both here. We're talking YouTube. I'm answering the questions. We're talking about whether or not the channel banner and the about text helps people subscribe or not. I'll turn it around to the audience. Are you more likely to subscribe to someone if they've got a nice channel banner and, a consistent brand going on? Answer in the comments. Say, yes, I'm more likely to subscribe, or nah, it doesn't matter. And I would argue it doesn't matter to a lot of people, because a lot of people subscribe right off the video. They don't actually make it to the front page of the YouTube channel. But some people do. Some people go to the channel, and it does matter. Yeah. I would say Canva becomes your best friend as far as YouTube thumbnails, etc. Yeah, Canva does make it easy. This is the question for the new folks that came on that I'm attempting to answer. Yeah. Channel art, big thing. Yeah, my about is just a channel dedicated to alcohol recovery. Well, I mean, be a little more verbose. That is not a robust enough channel description. You need to get, I followed you. You need to get more in there. That could also help people find you if you put some more keyword phrases in there. So that doesn't contain a lot of keyword phrases. Alcohol recovery withdrawal. I mean, I'm sure there are 6, 7, 8 more phrases about that topic that people search for. Because when people search for content, they're searching for a lot more than just that word, and that word. Talk about the benefits, of the channel. Talk about other subtopics within that genre. I also uploaded my channel art via the phone. Would that be all fit to size on different devices or be all messed up? What you should do is you should go to Google and you should Google the term YouTube banner template, and it will give you a downloadable graphic that displays how your banner looks on different devices. And it does look very different on several devices. As a matter of fact, the banner is a huge, almost square item, 16 by 9. It's a big 16 by 9 item because on televisions, on some Roku, YouTube apps, it needs a full screen. It needs to go. So it's not just a little sliver banner anymore. And there are templates out there. There's hundreds of them. They're all equally good. And that will tell you how to construct your YouTube banner. Yep. See, look, there's the guy that knows. Is editing material I make in the future and sending it back to upload at a cost something you would be interested in doing? Oh, you're asking me to edit your YouTube content? Thank you for the offer. I have considered doing that before. Unfortunately, I don't see myself offering that as a service. That is something that's actually kind of difficult to pull off with a third party. As good as I am at editing, and I think I'm pretty good at it, it's difficult to direct someone to edit it the way that you want them to edit it. It's a much heavier lift on you as the person hiring an editor than you probably think it is. A lot of people that have success in that type of arrangement have edited their own videos, have edited a large back catalog of their own videos, and then when they approach someone, they're like, this is the style I like, this is the techniques I use, this is the pace that I usually go, and the how I transition into B-roll. And then, yeah, so thank you. I'm thrilled that you asked, but I will have to respectfully decline. Now, I can certainly give you I can answer your editing questions here, and if you want, you can get it on my Patreon tier, and I'll give you one-on-one consulting on a regular basis. So I have, where's it at? Hold on. Oh, I can't find it. I'm gonna go through my calls to action here. I know it's here somewhere. Sorry. So I thought I had a. I can't find what I want to show, but yeah, my highest tier over on Patreon has me connecting with you one-on-one. So watch. If you go to Patreon, let me go to the public page. One moment. Okay. Yeah, this tier here. For $22 a month, you'll get twice monthly one-on-one sessions with me, and I could help you directly during those sessions if that's something you're interested in. I can get you set up that way. But me doing the video editing, I'm thrilled that you asked. Sorry, no, I don't see myself offering that as a service. Yeah, but yeah. All right. Oh, thank you. There's the Patreon link. Appreciate that. Look at that. John Venturini. Dropping the links. He is a mod. I have very few mods. But he's one of the few and the proud. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, listen, it your channel is kind of young. You've got a handful of videos under your belt. I think I think you're certainly off to a good start. Your first video really resonated. Start asking around what people want. Start looking at your analytics to see what's working. Give calls to action. Yeah, there's a lot you can do to kind of get things started in the right direction. I'll consider the Patreon route. It's just finding the time. Also, no problem on the decline. Okay. Yep. Great. I'm glad you can understand the position that I'm coming from. And it's like a timing thing, man. My backlog of stuff goes on for miles. It's just miles. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Live Streaming Pros. Lauria Petrucci is the host, and she does a free workshop where you go live every day for an entire month. It will be August, and you only need your phone for most or part of it or all of it. It's not a tech exercise. It is a going live exercise, and that could hone your skills. I've sort of taken Lita to the extreme because I do it here. Like that's basically my everyday, even though it's not every day. It's not weekends, but I mean, come on. So I do a What's Going On with Matt Haas show every Monday through Friday. And in many ways, it's very similar to what happens on Lita. The good thing about Lita is you get told what to talk about every day. So be like, okay, today's topic is this, and then you have a prompt to go. When I do it here, I don't have anyone telling me what to do. I just talk about, I make up my own prompt. I'm still doing work from first lockdown. I need a PA or 48-hour days. Well, I wish there was a way to have more time. Everyone is looking for more time. You can't have it. You only have so much time. Unless you're Dilbert. Do you remember the Dilbert cartoon in the Sunday paper? It was about an engineer that had an inept boss, and it was a lot of fun. But the boss demanded that this new scheduling software bring the project in on time. But the number of tasks to get things done, the number of hours per task that was needed to get things done, exceeded the amount of time that there was. Like, there was just no way to make the software say it was going to be done on time. So what did Dilbert do? He invented a new month. He's like, it'll be done the 15th of Flopuary. Flopuary 15th, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how he solved it. That's how to get more time. But, yeah. Dilbert. It's true. It's true. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Polly Wants a Crafter says, I thought I missed the show. Well, if you were here on Monday, I could understand that. If you thought you missed it today and you knew it was happening today, I'm glad you're here. That's Jerry Brown, ladies and gentlemen, from Polly Wants a Crafter. There he is. The longest supporter of mine on the interwebs. I can't point to that any better. There we go. That's very hard to do. Glad you're here, Polly Wants a Crafter, Jerry Brown. So what do you think? Do you like the new studio? I know you've seen it before, but I'm kind of glad to be back here in my comfy leather chair, sitting all back, nice and reclined. I dig it. It's a tad bit more difficult to go live because I don't have my computer here. The computer is over here. Oh, it got dark in the room. The sun is going down in central Pennsylvania. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, yeah, look at this. She remembers. Robin's Buys and DIY. She did the secret exclamation mark Polly, and then the computer comes back with this. I'm glad you remembered that. What's she talking about? I've programmed in the bot to look for certain words in the chat that prefix with an exclamation point. And if you do it completely right, the bot will come back with something snarky. For example, any emoji food item, if you type the name of an emoji food item with an exclamation point in the beginning, no spaces if it's multiple words. So ice cream is one word, ICECREAM, no space. It'll do that. And I did it for Jerry the one day. I think YouTube should have an option just to click on someone's channel name in the live chat so it directs you to their channel. Brother, don't get me started. I know, they took that away. They took it away for safety reasons. I don't get it. Oh, there was one other thing that YouTube did that I really like. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Studio looks awesome. Got to get a cup holder for my chair. I know. I had to buy the cup holder, and it came with a chair. What I'm trying to say, it was built in. I did not add the cup holder to the chair. Okay. So, hey, there's one more difference. I'm going to end on this. There's one more difference Oh no, that's not an official word. It should be. Just for, see, he did the taco, and then it just comes back. Okay, here's something new YouTube is doing. You have had the option as a channel owner to hide the number of subscribers you have. That's going away. Subscriber counts will be visible across the entire platform. Why did they do it? Why was this necessary? People have been making fake channels to mirror real channels, and they hide the subscriber count to fool people into thinking it's the real channel. So they could do Mr. Beast ! Hide the channel count, pretend to be Mr. Beast, and then get all of the views. Now, if they surface the number of subscribers, it's a signal that, hey, this might be bunk, because I know Mr. Beast doesn't have 12 subscribers, or Mr. Beast ! The fake one doesn't have 12 subscribers, for example. Tom Spillane is here. Hi, Tom Spillane. Hey, Matt. A little off topic, but is there a special type of glass for your system? Reason I ask is I'm going to have extra glass for the barrister bookcase I'm making for a client, and it's real thick. Ooh, you have thick glass. Interesting. A special. What do you mean for my system? What system do I need glass for that you're referring to? I'd be interested to know. I'm always looking for cool building materials and crafting materials, and thick glass. I mean, hello. I'm sure I can come up with something. Shiftiness, I see. Wow, that will cause problems for someone. Why did they get rid of the dislike count? I never understood that. I understand why they did it. I don't agree with why they did it. The dislike count was seen as a negative to some YouTubers because it caused them stress. And there was also downvoting brigades. So people would say, oh, I don't like the streamer. I don't like what the streamer's saying. They'll get 200 people to go dislike it automatically. And apparently that caused a lot of stress. So to make things less stressful, they took out the count of dislikes. You can still hit the dislike button, and hitting the dislike button still functions as it should. It's a signal to YouTube, as it always was, for algorithm purposes and self-promotion purposes, or promotion purposes. But it was seen as stressful. Now, in my reading the tea leaves, I have a different reason why the count of the dislike button went away. And my unsubstantiated hypothesis is Hollywood is getting their butts handed to them by awesome YouTubers. And a lot of Hollywood productions were downvoted into oblivion because they're putting things out that people don't want. And I think Hollywood was getting upset that their big budget productions were garbage. I'm talking television and movies and whatever. And I don't know if you heard that, but my GoPro shut off. Okay, so I think to protect Hollywood, they removed the count of the downvote. But that's, oh, the teleprompter. Okay, yeah. The secret to teleprompter glass is to have it be super thin. So if you have super thick glass, no, that will not work for a teleprompter. Because when you see a reflection of glass, you're seeing a reflection of the front-facing pane, or the front-facing part of the glass, and the rear. Like if this was a piece of glass, you get a reflection here, and you get a reflection there. So if, let's say you're here, this is the glass, and then your camera's over here. You see a double reflection. And to minimize a double reflection, you need very, very thin glass. Thank you for clarifying, Tom Spillane. But I still wouldn't mind some awesome thick glass samples. I'm sure I can make something with it. The YouTube counts people always looking to exploit. Yeah. The teleprompter I'm building, just regular glass, trying two-way mirror film, but they make special glass with mirror on it for professional. Oh, nice. Yeah, you heard the beeps. Yeah. I watch a food channel based here in the UK, and I only watch it because he says the same slogans in every video. Very catchy. There you go. What's your slogan? I have a slogan. Make searchable videos people actually watch. Not the catchiest, but it seems to work. If you want teleprompter content, let me know, and I'll put some teleprompter stuff up on the internet. I do have round stickers now. If you want a round sticker, let me know. Where's my sticker call to action? There it is. Boom. Round stickers delivered to your door anywhere in the world, even international. Just hit me up after the show on the social medias, or if you don't know where I am on social media, matt@allthingsyoutube.com is my email address. And that is that. Yeah, Ditching the Drink. Please get in on the Facebook group if you're not there already. That can help you out and for your content creation journey. Thank you, Tom, for the offer for the glass. I learned something new. That's always a win. Hey, that's why I'm here. I want to get the mediocre stuff off of YouTube. I'm not saying that to be harsh. I want YouTube to be the place for entertainment and education. I know that people with consumer level gear can reach a worldwide audience without anyone's permission. You don't need a television studio to back your endeavor. You don't need Hollywood to fund your movie. You can do it all yourself. Consumer gear. You got a smartphone. You got a content creation machine. Plain glass will work, but you need to have a box that blocks light from behind. Yeah. I had a black canvas bag that I got at a trade show, and I was going to use that to block out the light behind it. But I did end up buying a teleprompter. And I think I got one that's way too big. I wanted to make sure my wide angle lens would work with it. This wide angle lens on my big camera. Apparently I overbought, but hey, that's what it is. I'm going to leave it here. A link in the doodly-doo is to my next YouTube, All Things YouTube show. Next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern is where I'll be. Drop me a big old like if you haven't already. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. John Venturini. Appreciate that. And I will catch you on the flippity flip. I love you all. Have a great night, everyone.